Okay, so still on color codes, we want to look at the hexadecimal today. Okay, so in the last video we spoke about the RGB. So today we are going to be looking at the hexadecimal in this video. Okay, so uses the hexadecimal numbers uses 0 to 9 and A to F. Okay, so to represent the RGB colors, right? Good. So the syntax is each 6. Okay, so double R, double G, and double B. Okay, so you know the R represents red, the G represents green, and the B represents blue. Okay, good. So the density of each that you want will determine how you place them. Okay, so for us to have red, okay, we want to use FF, then we are going to leave the rest at 0. Okay, good. So we are using FF because you know we said numbers are represented from 0 to 9 and A to F. Okay, F is the highest. Remember when we were doing the RGB, we wanted to use R, which is red. We increased it to 255. We made it 255. Okay, good. So if you have not watched that video, try to look for that video on our page. Okay, so here also I'm going to be using the FF because it's the highest. So we want to take it to the, I want to take R to the highest. So that's why we want to use FF first, then the others will be 00. Okay, let's go and practicalize that. So from our VS Code, we can see that what we have here, let's clear off our RGB code. Okay, so let's save this and let's see what we have. So we have our black color, right? Good. So now we want to use our hexadecimal style, right? Hexadecimal value. Okay, so we're going to declare our style attribute. Okay, style. Okay, so then we want to use our color. Okay, so now if you note that from here, it has to carry this hash like symbol. Okay, very important. It needs to carry that hash symbol. Okay, so we're going to put our hash. Okay, so we want to have red. Okay, remember that we are using RGB to display our colors. Okay, so because we want to have red, we have to take R, which is the first, to the highest. Okay, so I'm going to be using FF. Okay, then 0000. Okay, so as we said here, okay, that the syntax is usually 6. Okay, so still using our RGB, for it to be complete, for it to be up to 6, that means each will have to come twice. So R will come twice, G will come twice, then B will also come twice. Okay, so that's RGB. Okay, good. So then we are going to have our FF, our OO, then our another at 00. Why? Because we want to take the R to the highest position. Okay, so then the others have to come ordinarily. Okay, they don't need any value. Okay, because we don't need them to show what we want most is the red. Okay, so good. So let's come back to our browser here. So let's save it and let's come back here to our browser. We'll see that we have our red, right? Good. If we want to change, if we want to use let's create a note. Okay, let's create a note down here. So remember how we created a note in one of our videos. Okay, so in between we want to write RGB. Okay, RGB. Okay, good. Now we are having red because our FF is on the first. Now we want to make the text green. Now that means we have to make this 00, then the middle 2 we take what? FF. Okay, by the time we save that and we'll come back to our page, we already have green. Okay, if we want to have blue, okay, what we need to do is what? Take down this and then make the blue area FF. Okay, then we save that, then we come back to our what? To our browser. We have blue already. Okay, so you must learn how to tweak those figures based on the RGB. Okay, based on the RGB, which is the red, green, and the blue. Okay, good. So to make it white now. To make it white, that means we have to make everything. Okay, we'll take everything, we'll crease everything. Okay, then we'll save it. By the time we come here, it is white. You understand? So because our background is white and our text is white, that is why we can't see our text. Okay, to make it black, all we need to do is just what? Make it all 0. Okay, make it all 0, not O, 0. Take note of that. We'll make it all 0. Do we have 6 complete here? Okay, we need one more. So let's save it and let's come back to our browser and we have black. Okay, so you can do it to practice around. You play around with these color codes and you get it. Okay, you get it. So just watch over and over again and practicalize. So don't forget to like, follow, comment and share. I'll see you in the next video.